Grand Rising, everyone. April has been a challenging month. Spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, physically, economically, not just for us individually and our families, but also as a nation. We've seen so many different headlines. There has been war. We're still in the Iraqi war, and there are headlines of domestic violence and child abuse and human trafficking, defunding still of education, and our voting rights being restricted. There is so much that is still going on. So if you're feeling wearied and tired, if you're feeling frustrated and exhausted, I invite you to let's take a pause. Let's breathe. Exhale. Because sometimes we do a lot of breathing, but we do a lot of labored breathing, or we might do rushed breathing. But let's exhale. Let's give ourselves permission to take that time to really breathe. And it's okay to sit with our emotions. It's okay to sit with the fear, the anguish, the discontent, the lack of understanding. It's okay to sit and breathe. So I send this out to you as an invitation as we are breathing and we are exhaling. Feel your pulse right now. Place your forefinger and your middle finger on your wrist and allow yourself to feel the current of energy that is flowing through your fingers, that now flows through your arms, that rises up to your chest, and now place your wrist on your heart and feel the vibration. Feel the vibration so that you know that you are living, that you are alive. And because you are alive, all is not lost. Regardless of the rhetoric that is being heard and being displayed and being shared across media and in articles and through the news, all is not lost. As an African American and Native American woman from the Shinnecock Indian Nation tribe, where my family for generations has lived on land before the settlers even arrived, the land that was stolen from them and still is trying to be stolen from them, the enslavement of Africans, where I found out that I have Nigerian roots. But I say all that to say that our ancestors, they understood challenging times. And so they gave us a gift and a wealth of resiliency. I am the prayer of my ancestors. My grandfather, my great-grandmother, my great aunts and uncles who understood, who went through slavery, who went through the Trail of Tears, who went through bondage, who went through the understanding that their rights were being taken away from them because they didn't have rights just because of the color of their skin or because of their gender, because they were women. So when we look at the headlines and we recognize that, the ruling that came out in the Supreme Court, it just doesn't have an impact on African Americans. It has an impact on all people of color, Native American, Mexican Americans, Latinx, women. it has an impact on this entire nation. So, it reminded me of the prophecies that were shared during the first term of President Trump, where there was that underlying linear word that resonated across so many different platforms, in churches and over podcasts and in private conversations, in prayer meetings, where it was said that Donald Trump's administration was going to set back the United States of America decades. And then it was going to take years for there to be a repair, a recovery, restoration. So we've been experiencing that. We've been seeing that. We've been feeling that. We've been knowing about it. So what's happening right now is not a surprise. It's something that we knew was going to take place. We knew that this administration was going to do, because that's what they said they were going to do. They wanted to remove the voting rights. They did not want it to be easy for people of color to vote, or even for women to vote, because they had in their mind, which was false, under the guise of a false Christian nationalistic rhetoric that is trying to say that God only loves some people, that God only created this earth for some people, that we are not to walk in equitable standards, that we are not to move in fairness. God loves DEI. God loves equity. God loves diversity. God loves inclusion. We don't have to be afraid to say these words. We can be bold and have the understanding of knowing that this is what God loves. God created us all in the image and likeness of Himself and herself, because God is Father and God is Mother. God is a protector and provider and a nurturer and a nourisher. God is the multi-breasted one. God is the one who sees, who hears, and who knows. So I encourage you in this season where people are feeling wearied, you might be feeling tired, distressed, in despair, which means you're experiencing perhaps burnout, that imbalance in our multidimensional health, because we're misaligned with our purpose, our true purpose. So we all have a responsibility to garner that strength, to garner that resiliency from our ancestors, and to live in the authenticity, in the autonomy, in the self-agency, and in the authority of Christ that says we were chosen, divinely chosen for this moment. As stated in Colossians 3:12, we were divinely chosen for this moment because we are God's beloved, and we are to move in the characteristic and the virtue, clothing of compassion, of gentleness, of humility, of patience, of kindness. So if someone tells you that you are not worth something and you are not valued, you don't deserve to walk in wholeness or move in the wisdom, you allow yourself to pause, allow yourself to exhale, allow yourself to feel your pulse, and to know that it is connected to your heart and that God is breathing through you and that we've got work to do. Because this generation, our children's generation, our grandchildren, the great grands, this is a world that they used to just read books about and research about, but they are actually going to be living. And they're going to need the wisdom of us to share with them and encourage them and let them know that there is hope and that all is not lost. It's okay to cry your tears. It's okay to feel the anger. It's okay to feel wearied and frustrated. Yet we're not going to settle in that place. We're going to allow our bodies to feel it. And then we're going to recognize that we are alive for great purpose. So let's exhale to refresh and transform our burnout into power and be revitalized in our leadership, as we've got work to do. And we are not alone. Let's do it together. Let's move together. In the Algonquin language, Mamowi Nene, we move together. Because when we move together, we crush it together. We move together, we celebrate together. We move together, we live together. We move together, we exhale together. Have a good evening.